Swoop really needs to fix their fucking website. For those of you that don't know, Swoop is a discount airline in Canada. And being a discount airline, they have some really good prices. Sometimes they have some really excellent sales that attract a lot of customers. Therefore, that will bring a lot of people to their website. And then if their website gets the least bit busy, then their website ends up experiencing technical problems. Knowing that they're a fucking discount airline, and knowing that a lot of people like to fly within Canada, Swoop needs to fix up their fucking website. Like, you realize they're cheap, so they're going to cut corners wherever they can. But how the hell do you expect people to book flights with you if your fucking website's not even fucking working properly? Like, right now, I'm trying to check in for my flight tomorrow to Halifax. It's not even letting me check in. There's all kinds of glitches, and it keeps saying, "Swoop's, a technical problem occurred. Please try again later." Like, I do realize that in order to provide cheap seats, you do have to cut corners somewhere in some places. But you shouldn't be cutting corners on your website, though. You know, make sure that you have enough competent technical support staff that can ensure that your website works properly, for especially when it's busy. Like, this isn't the first time I've had problems with Swoop's website. Like, last week they had a sale that started on Tuesday, January 14th, went till Tuesday, January 21st. They were calling it their Looney sale. And they were basically selling out flights for insanely cheap prices. Like, for example, there were some flights that were going for as cheap as $12. That's correct, $12 on some of their flights. So yeah, of course their site was quite busy last week. And trying to book tickets on there was honestly like frickin' torture. Like, it was honestly horrible. Absolutely an absolute exercise, an absolute frustration using their website last week to book any flights. Now, I finally did get those flights booked, but it was a very frustrating experience. And now I'm trying to check in for my flight tomorrow from Hamilton to Halifax. And technical errors keep occurring, so I'm going to have to try again later. There was a previous time I tried checking in for another flight. I can't remember specifically which flight it was right now off the top of my head. It was sometime last year. I think it might have been to Edmonton. And technical issues that kept occurring during that check-in as well, too. I mean, I'm sure that Swoop must be making some money. Like, even though their seats are so heavily discounted, they charge for everything else. If you want any kind of food or drink, even a bottle of water, you've got to buy it on board. If you want the ability to choose your own seat and not have it just randomly assigned to you, if you want the ability to choose your own seat anywhere on the plane, you have to pay extra for that. And the more leg room that you want with your seat, the higher the cost for that seat. And if you want to even carry luggage on the plane with you, apart from one small personal item, you've got to pay for all of your carry-on luggage, apart from one small personal item, and pay for all your checked luggage as well, too. And at one time, they used to allow you to, if you want the ability to be able to have a little bit of flexibility to change your flight one time, then you have to pay for that ability for the ability to be able to change your flight. And at one time, you would get free Wi-Fi on their planes, but not anymore. If you want Wi-Fi on their planes while you're flying on their planes, you got to pay for that now. So while Swoop may sell seats cheap, they're still making money in other areas. So as far as I'm concerned, there's no excuse for not hiring the right number of and the right number of technical support staff that are properly qualified to operate your website. Come on, Swoop, do better than this. Like, you know that there is another discount airline out there called Flair, and also there's always the possibility of other discount airlines starting up as well too. Swoop, you need to do better, otherwise people are just going to give up on you and they'll take their business elsewhere. Come on, Swoop, smarten the fuck up.